the place to be. My name is Didi Love. I just came to say hi to my friends. I miss you guys. Hit the like and subscribe if you're new to the building. Welcome. If you a hater, hi hater, hi hater. You know what's so crazy? I'm not someone who thinks everybody is hating on me, right? So there's this. Listen, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk shit about some people tonight, but I'm not gonna put a name on it. Okay, I'm just gonna say what I've been feeling in my heart or whatever. And I'm not gonna put a name on it because it may apply to many. It may apply to some. Who knows? But I'm sure it applies. Y'all know. Anyway, so I have been accused of being someone's number one hater. Some of y'all really need to get in touch with who you are as a person and like really open your eyes and ask yourself, why would someone be hating on you? It's a valid question. What makes you special that people would fucking hate on you? What do you have that other people don't, that they would hate you? Your personality ain't bomb. You ain't nice. Like, so what are we talking about here? Okay. So the other day I had got into a little something with somebody on here, right? And she was talking shit about my husband. Now the funny thing is, I guess she thought he was fat because he got like high cheekbones or whatever. But even if he was fat, who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like people are in no position. People are ugly as fuck. But what I blame and who I blame are the subscribers. You subscribers, you guys are on bullshit. Like y'all really hype people up and have them believing that there's something they're not. Is it that or is it mental illness? Probably a combination of the two. Because if you are ugly motherfucker, what would make you think you have the right to talk about how somebody else looks? Seriously. If you're not appealing or appeasing to anyone, appealing to not appeasing, but nobody's interested in you. Like people in your everyday walk of life are not interested in you. When you have to date people online, it's a problem. What up, Nori B? Hey, foot soldier. Yeah, these subscribers are the goddamn problem. I was over there because I said I ain't putting a name on it. Let's just if it don't apply, let it fly. So, bitches know who they are. Anyway, um, but calling people ugly, talking about other people's vaginas, how they look, it's crazy. I'm like, do these people really? They must not listen to their own lives because you sound crazy as grown women. Seriously. I didn't bother to go listen to all the nasty things that were said about me, I'm sure, because they don't matter. And I don't give a shit. Hey, Tehran Herring, what up, boo? Tehran. Yeah, because I don't give a shit. But it's just sad. Like people really are on here talking shit and really involved in arguing and angry and hate other bitches and making up lies and all of this stuff. I just can't do it. Even on my worst days, okay? Even when I've been at my lowest points, there's some shit I don't care about. And other women is one of those things. So it's for me to be accused of being someone's number one hater, you're really fucking reaching. Like you bitches hate each other. I don't hate anyone in general. I don't hate anyone in my everyday walk of life. There are some people that I should hate, but I don't. I don't give a fuck. I love me too much. When you got self-love, it's hard for you to hate people because you don't have it in you. It's just not there. You're not thinking about hateful shit. You know what I mean? Like you thinking happy thoughts. You somewhere in la la land. You happy. You worried about you. You doing things that make you feel good. I'm not worried about some bitch. If I'm hating you, that would mean I would be using my free time and my energy thinking of ways to hurt you, to get back at you, what you're doing, who you're associating with, what you're saying. I don't have it in me. I don't give a fuck. Period. Never will. Yeah, Misery Love Company. Hey, Mama Doreen, what up, boo? Yeah, Misery Love it. Hey, Adrienne, what up, baby? Misery damn sure love company, but the thing is, people need to just stop jumping out. I mean, I think it's a habit. Some of this shit is just repetitive because if you notice, some of these people have been saying the same shit for the last 7 years. But some people really need to stop souping up these content creators. And are the subscribers crazy too? Are the subscribers crazy too? Like you got bitches out here thinking they got bad bodies. Like you got a bad body, but we mean bad. Like your body's bad, bitch. You ain't all that to be talking about people. Right. Stay in your lane. There's always somebody who looks better than you, and there's always somebody who has more than you. So just be comfortable and happy with who and what you have, but stop imposing that shit on other people like you're better or you fucking special when people are looking at you laughing. Because I'm wondering, I'm telling you, some of these subscribers, you gotta wonder, are they you would think they're laughing at them and not with them, but some of these bitches I think are actually laughing with these people. Like they really believe these things, which makes me think some of them are fucking hideous too. Because why are you telling somebody they're so gorgeous when they're not? I don't get it. What up? I'm that messy. Hey, Adrian, don't pay them any attention, my love. Absolutely. I don't give a fuck about them. Mm-mm. Black Girls Rock. Right. Black Girls Rock. What's the other one? Black Lives Matter. It's an insult. All of it is. The way we treat each other, the things we do to each other, unbelievable. All the time, though. Like all across the board. Just crazy. So I know some of y'all like that lady, Joy Reid. I think she's on MSNBC. I don't know if you've seen her latest interview where she's talking to the woman who's out here, fighting for the rights of children, basically trying to get some books banned out of the school, which shouldn't be there. There's a book in particular. Is it? I can't remember the name of it, but it's about the assault of a young child, and it's a book, and they're talking about sex toys, all kind of stuff in this book. It's inappropriate for children, but they want it to be available at elementary school libraries, as it shouldn't be. But Joy Reid, as a black woman, she was killing me with that blonde weed. She had a short blonde wig on. I don't know why I was just like, I'm not feeling that shit. Cause like you supposed to be on here representing what and who. Anyway. But she's a black woman, and the way she was defending pedophilia and just it was sick. And then the other problem and issue I have with that is why would they want that book in the school? It's like you are grooming children because how many children have been assaulted by teachers? I saw a story today, this black woman. She was calling the school telling them that this teacher, like if she told her son he couldn't use the internet, the teacher was like, I'll buy you a hotspot. She told her son he couldn't have snacks. He would DoorDash him food. Then he was asking the little boy for inappropriate videos. And the reason why she found out is because I guess this boy, his phone broke and he used his friend's phone and the friend told the mother what was going on. But this is a school teacher. Like this is going on at school. This is what's already happening to children. So why would you put a book in the school like this is okay? You don't know how a child is going to interpret it. It's just like the Bible. People got so many different meanings for every scripture. It means one thing to this person and something else to someone else. You can't read the Bible in school, but you can read about sexual acts and you're in the second grade. Like, where are we going in America? Where are we today? So Joy Reid is the representation of, basically the Democratic Party. This is where they've gone. And y'all, we really need to be careful. You really, really need to find out the policies and what these people believe before y'all put them back in office because this is crazy. I mean, when we were coming up, these type of things were against the law. Like someone would call the police on you if you said some shit like that to a little kid in school. Now you put it in a book. So the mom who's fighting for the rights of children, she was like, well, if you want to read the book, you can get the book, buy the book, go to the library or wherever, like a public library, but not in the school. And Joy Reid is like, no, but why should you have to do that? She's not letting the lady answer any questions. It was crazy. And I'm just the whole time looking at this black woman on MSNBC, and we all know there are not many of us out there. So she is the representation, but it's like, are you serious? Like, do you hear yourself? That's what I'm saying. It's like the world has gone mad. Like, people just go out and say anything. Like, are you listening to what you're saying? Do you understand what that really means? Like, it's scary where we are. This is why I'm not understanding being the Bible and bringing the trash. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. But I said that's part of the $10 million that Cat Williams was talking about. When you see and hear certain people saying and doing certain things, because there's no way there wasn't a check involved, because Joy Reid sounded like a damn fool. She sounded so crazy. It was so embarrassing. Just Google, put her name in, it'll pop up. It's so embarrassing. I was like, is she fucking serious? Like, she wasn't letting up. She wasn't letting this lady speak. The lady was trying to make a point. She was cutting her off. The lady's like, if you would just let me answer. It was really bad, y'all. Really bad. No, they don't have kids. I noticed that too. I find that interesting that people who don't have kids have the most the fuck to say all the time. You don't yell at kids. You don't beat kids. You know, they don't understand that there's a dynamic and things happen and that there's no cookie cutter parent child relationship. Every relationship is different. You hear some people talk about their children. They're perfect. You know, they've never done anything wrong. It's amazing to me. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, my child is never giving me any problems. And then you put that shit out there to other people to try to make them feel less than, when in reality that children are people too. If your child has never done anything wrong, never pissed you off, never offended you, you're the motherfucker with the problem, not your child. That means you live in a bubble and you on bullshit and you in denial. So it's easy for you to say some shit like that. Because people with children know better. It's just no way. No way. They trying to make a law for it. Yeah, they're writing it in for the news station to allow this. Well, you all understand that the news is our biggest enemy, right? When we heard Donald J. Trump coming out here talking about fake news, he wasn't lying. The news is our worst enemy. Real shit. Yo, what's crazy? They had an election. They had a mayor that went to prison, got out, had a recent election. There was a issue with them saying that they cheated and they stuffed the ballot box. This man is a criminal. They took away his law license, right? So he can't practice law, but he can run the city still. Anyway, there was another election, and do y'all know motherfuckers voted for him again? I'm like, what is wrong with people? What's wrong with people? We are stuck on negative. It's like, it's very few of us, honestly, who are touched by God. And that's just the fucking facts. Very few of us. Okay. It's not a lot of us who are compassionate, who have understanding, who want the best for people in the world, who don't think we're better than everybody. It's a very limited amount of us because people are crazy as. It's just like everybody wants to feel good. They want to do what makes them feel good. Like people feel like Biden, they want to keep Biden in office. And it might be because, oh, it's because he supports LGBTQ. Okay, that's nice, but what about everything else? The world is falling apart around us. America has gone to hell in a handbasket. You have got to look deeper than that. You can't just stand for this person for this one thing that supports your agenda, because it's all about an agenda. Sure, you want what's right for LGBTQ, but do you feel like this shit should be put on children? Ask yourself that. Like, this is where they're going with this. Like, you as a gay person understand the experience. Do you want this pushed onto children? They're letting 12 and 13-year-old children transition. And why do you all think that is? Because that goes hand in hand with the books. I'm sorry, excuse me. 5 and 6-year-old children transition. So that goes right along with those books that they're putting in the school. It's about grooming. Why would we allow this? It's crazy. We had a woman mayor who stole money. Oh my God, she can run again. Yeah. What about the city girl mayor who's stealing all the town money and doing all kind of trifling shit out there? Another black woman got us looking crazy out here. It's sad. It's like, and you said, well, they don't represent all of us. No, but the fact is that we're not really represented on those platforms and places like that. So when you do get a foot in the door, you need to show up and show out in a positive way and do the right thing, because you do represent us, you know? It's sad, but people don't get it. They don't care. We just want to steal. We just want to go on Instagram. We just want to take trips. Everybody want to live a fabulous life, and that shit is not reality. The same way you hear all these women out here talking about every man they date got to make $1 million. What are we talking about here? Where do these women come from? You look at them, they don't have shit. They got 5 kids, 5 baby daddies, and you think a millionaire is gonna date you? You think a brother out here making $125,000 is checking for you? And then they have the funny shit. Y'all got to start watching those Kendra G videos. The funny thing I noticed that all the women get on here and say is, he got to be spiritual. He got to love God. Do you? Like, He has to have money for me to travel. Do you travel? Where have you taken yourself? And are these 5 kids you got going to? Like, the delusion is real. It's like mental illness is at an all-time high. We didn't grow up during a time where they had like because y'all know back in the day, like they really did used to do lobotomies on people. Like that was a real thing. Like they really had mental hospitals and they cared about mental illness. But now these motherfuckers are just out in the world, roaming the streets. Mental illness is the new black. You know how orange is the new black? Well, mental illness is the new black. Because the women in the world are crazy. People are crazy. But when I see these women on there, I just be like, damn, like, are we really that delusional? Right, we are. That shit is funny, Miss Dory. You gotta check it out. Hey, Fee, what up, boo? Hey, Cash Apps and bullshit. How you doing, baby? They make fun of us back in the day. Oh my God, we are laughing. They are laughing at us. That's what I said. Are they living on these demands? Like, bitch, have you taken yourself on a vacation? A brother can't take you to fucking Chick-fil-A? Really? First of all, somebody can't take you to McDonald's. A meal at McDonald's is $19. I don't know if you heard, but it is. Please. Tracy is trash, sleeping with every man she meet on YouTube. I added the on YouTube. Now she's after the gym trainer. Girl, first of all, she needs to get in touch and real with who she is. And her subscribers need to stop lying to her. She more masculine than my man is, and you talking about he's fat. Stop it. No, cut it out. Check yourself, boo. Check this out. But it's all in line with mental illness. I'm telling you, it's common, man. It's common. And it's common amongst our sisters, unfortunately. If y'all really paying attention and just look at all the plastic surgeries. Look at them walking around with these fake asses that look just there's no word for them. Because sometimes you see them and it's like, oh my God, like why would you do that to yourself? There's no self-love. You're getting these surgeries in the hopes of getting a man that you're never going to get because it's only a select few of men that are really into that. Like, sure, it was a thing amongst rappers and gangsters, but that's right up there in step with the he got to make $125,000 or he got to be a millionaire. It's the delusion. Fucking Instagram and TikTok has got people's minds. They got people believing a whole bunch of things that are not true. Mm-mm. Hey, Juju, what up, boo? I haven't really been on that much. I go live once in a while. Nori B, he's 13 years younger than her. Girl, bye. She probably gonna pay him if anything. Natural beauty is gone. That's why I keep mine. Natural beauty is still alive and well. Trust us. Don't ever fall for that okie doke. Because some of these chicks out here looking crazy. Okay? Real crazy. Well, Nori, yeah. Nori, my husband is younger than me too. But he's a grown ass man. So, but just always is what the problem is with her is because I was thinking this too. I'm like, you want to talk shit, but the last 2 men that you were with were off of YouTube. Like, you really have to take a step back and self-evaluate that. And what gets me with her, she said, I'm her hater. I'm not your hater. I'm just someone who tells you the truth. I'm really your people's. Real shit. You think I'm hating on you? No, I'm telling you the truth. That's not hate. That's the truth. And I told y'all all the time. The truth is loud and fucking disrespectful. Don't nobody want to hear the truth. But bitch, I would never hate on you. I don't hate on anybody. It's a lady at my job that want me to hate on her. What was crazy was, so when I got home yesterday, my family was playing games with me. They was like hiding from me or whatever, and I was getting mad. So I was laughing about it, telling my coworker about it. And she was like, "Oh, they were hiding. Get this, y'all, in the apartment." And I'm like, "Bitch, the fuck are you talking about? What does it matter whether it be apartment, a shoebox, a room? What about it?" Because she was like, "Oh, I'm going home to go in my hot tub," or some shit she was saying. But what she don't know about me is I'm not a hater. I don't give a fuck about nothing that you have. Nothing. I wouldn't give a shit if I didn't have anything. I don't give a shit what you have. I don't care. But people want you to be jealous of bullshit all the time. Hey, Jill, what up, boo? Yeah, I've been watching from afar, foot soldier. I don't, not, I don't. Honestly, I spent the last 2 days watching shorts. I'll be on watching other stuff. Because I don't care. Like, it's just sad to hear people still going over the same shit. People get on here to want to talk about themselves. Like, they're so great. It's always about kicking other people down and shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. The world is too hard right now. Too much real shit going on. It's like 8 wars going on out here. Okay? I'm talking about real wars, like world wars are going down around us. It's only a matter of time. You understand? So no, I don't have time to be worried about who thinks somebody else is ugly. you know, who don't live here, who ain't who they said they are. I don't give a fuck. Mm-mm. And then the challenges are going on. I don't really watch those either. Well, I don't. I watch the reviews sometimes. I listen to a few minutes of it, but because, you know, it's the level for me. Like, what was they arguing about? And I said, oh, like yesterday, they was trying to argue and say that a chef and a cook are the same thing. Motherfucking well, a chef and a cook are two different things. Period. Two different things. You can get a job and be a line cook. That doesn't make you a chef. If a chef and a cook were the same fucking thing, they wouldn't have two separate titles, now would they? See, but what gets me is that motherfuckers can understand that a CNA is not a nurse, right? They like to say that, but you don't know that a cook and a chef are not the same. Stop it. It's that shit for me. I can't. They can't be. They can be funny. We can't taste the food. That's true. But I don't. I got better shit to do. Ain't nothing against whoever enjoy it. Knock yourselves out or whatever, but I'm not here for it because there's always some bullshit afterwards too. I don't really like drama like that. I don't know. People be getting their feelings hurt. It's a certain people that are fucking ignorant to me, and I will not tolerate that shit because if I will not fuck with you in real life, I cannot listen to you. I'm just not, because this is real life. This is my real life. So if I wouldn't break bread with you, why the fuck would I be sitting on YouTube listening to you make a mockery of bullshit? Absolutely not. And it ain't everybody. Y'all know I got my faves. Because I am ghetto my goddamn self. Right. I am messy. I am hood. I am all that project dish, all that good shit. All of that. But it's just a time and a place. And where's the fucking growth? Where's the growth? It's the ignorance for me. I can't. Mm-hmm. Hey, Alex. What up? To all of the racist community. Okay. Who's the racist community? Or have different pay grades? Yeah. Hey, Just Andrea. What up, boo? Alex, what do you want, Alex? Are you being a pain in the ass? Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. There are certain people, like people really let motherfuckers get on here and talk for about 25 minutes, interrupt other people, and they talking ignorant shit. That's what gets me. It's like, see, if you don't live it, you can't talk it to me. Like, if you haven't experienced shit in life, it's not really much you can say to me. Because in my real life, I mean, it's nothing against you, but I don't do that. Like, I'm at a certain age. I'm over 50, okay? I'm not about to listen to some child talk some shit that don't make no fucking sense for 40 minutes. I'm not going to look at bad behavior because you know what? It irritates me. And I have children and I want to knock the shit out of you, so I can't do it. It's going to run my blood pressure up. Absolutely not. I will not. But you know what else was funny, y'all? I was watching it's some white people. Y'all know how they have that sector where the black women are always talking about dating white men or whatever. And so I came across this video last night and this white man came on and he dragged the sisters too. He told y'all to stop fucking putting white men on pedestals. There's no difference between a black man and a white man. Cut the shit. Yo, now that was real. For a white man to have to break it down because it's true. The same way we say the same thing when they try to group all women together. Yeah, but it's just wild. Like I said, the mental illness is real. Because then y'all like, I'm dating a white man. I'm getting me a white man. Y'all don't care who the white man is and what the white man does. Now, the white man doesn't have to make 100,000 and all that. But the black man does. Make it make sense. It's crazy. Crazy out here. Alex, are you okay, honey? Are you black or white? I'm confused on which side of the race team are you on, bro? Huh? I don't know. Are you a blood or a crit? What is you doing? Yeah, like it's a trophy. See, I have to be with somebody I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all are American, but at the end of the day, I can't relate. I can't. I'm going to your family house on Christmas and I'm sitting and I don't and I'm not saying that I have something against white people because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's not my preference. It never has been. It wouldn't be to date. I would be uncomfortable. There's certain things because it's about culture. What I'm saying? It's not about race, it's about culture. And that's why people get mad about Middle Eastern people who say date your own. Mexican people like you to date your own because it's about culture. But see, our culture was watered down here in America, because think about it. Jamaica, they got culture. Haiti, they got culture. They got culture, Bahamian culture, culture. Here in America, our shit is soup. It's water, it's nothing. We got nothing. What up, Southside BB? What it do? Yeah, yeah, too. And wow, way different experience. Exactly. It's too much of a different experience for me. It's just certain shit that I just can't. I mean, and then even yourself, does your voice change? Do you have a different attitude with them? You know what I mean? Like, hell no. Because I feel like if I get in an argument with a black man, and then an argument with a white man, it's gonna be two different arguments. You feel me? I don't know if you get what I mean, but like, it's gonna be two different type of arguments going on. I can assure you of that. And a black man can say some things to you that a white man probably could not. You know, it's gonna hit harder. It's gonna hit different. It's gonna be an issue. Mm-mm. But I don't know. Southside. I don't know who is that wrote about Alex. I don't know what's wrong with Alex, but he's here. I remain the same. That's how I met me. But honestly, you think about it though. Some of these women that you see on here talking about dating white men, it's like their whole demeanor changes because they want to be docile and what you call passive and submissive with white men, but a brother can't get that same response for them. You know what I mean? So that's why I say sometimes it's like a switch up. Like, bitch, who are you really? Mm-hmm. Some people do that. They talk different. I mean, you could be out with some of your black people at work, and you notice they have two different conversations and two different tones. They speak to you one way, and then they speak to white people another way. If you don't believe me, go to the fucking grocery store and get behind a white person and the ghetto bitches at the cash register. I promise you, she's gonna be kind and nice to that person before you, but when you step up, they ain't gonna have that same energy. It's really wild, but that's what they do. That's what people do. Yeah, right, right. It does, Lori. I'm telling you, people act different. It's like you got to be kinder to white people. This shit is weird. Yes, I've experienced that several times, especially at Walmart. Oh my god, like or the grocery store, bitch. I'll be like, hello. Like, damn, you just said to this lady, hi, have a good day. Thank you. Enjoy. Then I step up. I look like you, all that. And you ain't got shit to say. Okay. How rude. Yeah, it's terrible. See, I'm nice to all my peoples. And I don't live around a whole lot of black people. So whenever we see black people, you speak. That's what you should do. That's in our mind. Who's this weird motherfucker? Sometimes I'm sitting outside of my car, it's raining. I was like, I'm gonna do a live before I go in the house and get distracted. But if you just sit outside your house, you see some things. Especially if you're nosy like myself. Okay. People hate that I be in their business, but I do because I ask questions if I want to know. Definitely, definitely. So what else is going down? We got P Diddy out here known as a pedophile. When are they gonna arrest him? Is what I want to know. Huh? Like, okay, so how many years is what is it? The rapes? Can you charge somebody with rape? Because I feel like some of these young men should be charging him, like Justin Bieber, Bashari Gray. Like, yeah, he shouldn't be able to get away with all that he's done. It's like people are making videos confirming, and all kind of shit is going on. When is he going to jail? That's all I want to know. But it got to be a rock solid case. But I'm sure they're gonna do his ass like R. Kelly. They need to. True that. As long as it took to get R. Kelly. I don't know. It's just so much. I mean, it's so much. And then you hear other rappers talking about him like 50 Cent. 50's like, nah, I don't fuck with Diddy like that. And he never did. But then you see who he was dealing with. Like he went out with the game. You see him kissing men and these men kissing him back. Like all of that weird shit, man. And then he's out here abusing women. And the white nail polish thing, it's not funny. But this lady came in my job the other day and she had on white nail polish. I swear to y'all I thought of that immediately. I was like, is she into some bullshit too? You know? I don't know if y'all know he would make all the women wear white nail polish. So when he would get the men that freak off with them, he liked to see the white nails against the skin. Right. And then you want to blame him that but they signed up for this shit. Like you didn't have to be there. Was he holding these people against their will? This is where it gets a little iffy. Not with the guys, because I feel like those young men were all taken advantage of. Every last one of them. They all get my sympathy. But for some of these older women, I'm like, y'all should have been held his ass to the fire. But I guess you couldn't because he had power and connection. Ugh. Like you see, like even with Ludacris, like I don't know, I never was into him. Like I never found him, like oh I want to, nothing. But when you see him in that interview, it was like six people on stage, and he's sitting up there with his big grown ass, holding hands with Quincy Jones. That shit is weird. And they say him and Quincy was in a relationship, and when you see that, you gotta believe it. But oh my God. They never invented writing, but the European colonies wrote about how they abused each other back in the day. Yeah, abuse all around. Disgusting. I don't know because Bashari Gray, remember, what was that show that he was on with Cookie Lion? Not Power, what they call it? Oh my God. Empire. That wasn't that long ago. So he got blackballed after that. They said that him and Will Smith, Diddy and Will Smith took advantage of that young man. Something bad happened to him because y'all know he was all right, and then all of a sudden he snapped. He did the Orlando Brown. Then you got Orlando Brown out here putting all their business out too. And everybody think he's crazy because the way he communicates shit. But now you got to go back. Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright are one and the same. Everybody wanted to say they was crazy too. Remember, Cat Williams is crazy because y'all don't want to believe the hype. Mm-hmm. Are they really crazy? I don't think so. Hey, LeBron. Oh, Castro here. Hey. Steve Harvey wanted. Oh my God. You know that Steve Harvey, Lori Harvey shit is sick too. Think about it like this, y'all. How about Steve set her up with Diddy, right? He adopted Lori as his daughter, but Lori is not his real daughter. He has other daughters, and they were a little jealous because he was putting all his attention into Lori. But looking at this shit now, they should be happy because at the end of the day, Steve pimped that girl out. That was some bullshit. Because if everybody knew what was Diddy was doing, there's no way that Steve didn't know too. And you encouraged her to date him after she already dated his son. Make it make sense, because remember, y'all, she dated the son first, and when she started dating Diddy, we was all like, "Ew, what's good?" She used to go with his son, but this is why he was prostituting the girl out. Castro, I saw you today, Castro. I saw your picture, and I told you every time I see you, I think about Donnell Jones. I swear you remind me of Donnell Jones. Okay, let's talk about Taraji real quick, and I'm out of here. Taraji P. Henson, do y'all feel bad for her? I don't. Listen here, y'all. I'm sorry. All of these actresses that are coming out and complaining about how they're not making the correct money from Hollywood, I don't feel sorry for you bitches. Only because of this. First of all, nobody gave a damn when Monique said it, okay? But who Taraji needs to just come out and say it right now, you're mad that Oprah didn't pay you correctly. Don't put this on Hollywood because at the end of the day, Hollywood is a place where they have never given y'all any awards. Y'all been crying about not being recognized. So if they won't reward you, why would they pay you? Make it make sense. And these people are the descendants of who? Slave masters. It is what it is. Racism still exists in America. People can tell you it doesn't. We all know that it does. But what makes you think that they're going to pay you accordingly? Now, mind you, even though she ain't been paid accordingly, she has about $40 million, right? Right. But she needs to direct that to Oprah, who you got the problem with. Real shit. Hey, dear self, what up, babe? You know, I don't feel sorry for her out here crying and shit now. No, Taraji, absolutely not. And then you guys, you got the Will Smiths. But see, this is how fucked up and corrupt it is. Because think about it, all these entertainers, all these black celebrities with all this money, and the majority of them don't have anything. Like they haven't given to the community. Like how many of them have a hospital, a resort, a theme park? Nothing. You know, Beyonce opened a project, you know, to help single women down in Texas or whatever. But okay, but these people have billions of dollars, and what are they really doing? Nothing, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to distract us, throw us off our game, pretend they give a damn, and they really don't. So that's why we have to stop following them. They're all paid. If I got nothing else from that cat interview, understand they're all paid. They're all, what do they call them? Plants. Mm-hmm. Do you sympathize more with black men than black women? It's equal hate, not hate, but it's equal for me. Mm-mm. I'm a realist, so depending on the situation, it may be more male directed or it may be more woman directed. For me, it's about responsibility. You know, I care more about black women, not care more, but I would have more set to say because I am a black woman. So yeah. Mm-mm. No, nope, don't feel bad. I don't. I don't. It's a shame, but they could have come together. They could, cause see, Vivica Fox says she don't give a damn either. But see, Vivica has her own production company. She generate her own money. She does her own thing. But why don't they have their own studios? Why can't they make their own movies? This is why they still making slave movies. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see a slave movie, I'm like, I refuse. And then you have Tubi, and everybody's a drug dealer or a prostitute on there. You know, it's like we just can't get anywhere in between. You know, all black people don't go to prison, right? We don't. We don't all steal. We don't all strip. We don't. Some of us just live normal lives and have regular shit going on. Like there are, you know, we all do the same things that Caucasian people do. Okay. But if you look at the movie lineup, you would think that's all we did. Hmm. You think they would invest that money wisely? Nope. They don't give a shit. But because black people are so easily blinded, the same way people was trying to say how Tyler Perry, oh, he was helping he helped the community in Georgia. And I said from the beginning, they said because he built the studio there. I said, well, who the fuck did he hire? How many people can he hire there? Because we already know he doesn't pay writers. So he's not paying young graduates that are coming out of school. So who is he helping? Cat pointed that shit out too. He said, who did Tyler Perry put on? He said nobody on any of his shows is a celebrity. Every one of them can go to the mall without security. And that's fucking true. And Tamala Man and her husband don't count because they already talented and had their own thing going on. But everybody else, they're not stars. And like he said, why didn't he put on any gay people? He hasn't put anybody on. And he hasn't. Nobody. Taraji made it hard on herself. Now no one will want to work with her. Messy. You know, first to me, Taraji is always the same person in every. Not yeah, pretty much. I don't know, but I hear she was great in The Color Purple. I didn't go see it. I won't be going to see it, and I never was going to go see it from the beginning. When I heard they were making it out, my thought was, why? For what? Why? Why? Just leave greatness alone and move it along. And it was already on Broadway, wasn't it? Already a musical. Like, why spend another $100 million on that when it's already been out twice? Like, okay. But I heard some people loved it. It is what it is. But nah, no. Taraji, she's been looking nice. Fantasia's been looking nice. Fantasia is the dawn of fashion, though. Okay, she's been killing the game always, though. Fantasia, oof. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh my goodness, this girl be looking fly. Okay, head to toe, head to toe. What up, Catherine? Hey, boo. Mm-mm. Well, we'll see. And then y'all see Common came out and professed his love to Jennifer Hudson. Y'all know how I feel about Common too, right? So they talk all that shit about Lori Harvey, but Common Common is a Lori Harvey, but nobody drags him for filth. But now that he's announced this relationship with Jennifer Hudson, because I hear they've been dating for a minute, hopefully it doesn't end in the next 3 months. Because y'all know how he do. How many he's been with every celebrity woman out there, but nobody talks shit about him. Hmm. He can date whoever he wants. It's all good. Excuse me, but let a young single woman do the same thing, and it's a problem. It's wild, and it's usually women who promote and say, call each other whores for dating. That's what I don't like. That's what they do on here too. Like you're always talking about somebody's vagina, what they doing, who she's sleeping with, who they sleeping with. It's their business. Okay, you ain't had to bend over for not one of them transactions. Why do you care? Sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. As long as it ain't my man, I don't give a damn at the end of the day. So to hear women continuously drag each other for that is just like, shut the fuck up. Are you getting any is the question. Why we dragging somebody else for sleeping with everybody? Are you sleeping with anybody? That's the question. Mm-hmm. Tyler recycled all his actors and all his shows. Exactly. Hey, Nanya. What up, boo? Exactly. With all them storylines that he wrote. I don't watch any of his shit. None of it. It's just something about him I've always had a negative feeling about. I don't know. I think I may have seen maybe his first movie, and then I went to the movie theater to see the second one, and I was like, never again. Because white, like I said, I live in a Caucasian area, so it was full, and they was cracking up, and I was a little embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, I don't want them to think that this is what it is all the time with us, because it's not. And you got to understand, this is why it is important the material that you put out because white people only have a certain reference point. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't know a lot of some of them don't know any black people at all. So they base what they know about us on what they see. That's why the media and all that shit matters. And the music that we put out and the things that we say, we need to be more careful. But we have fallen down this slope where anything goes. So it's just wild. Like it's really wild some of the shit that I'm seeing and that we're doing. And then you add the negative demonic aspect to all of these things, and it is what it is. Tyler fired all movie writers for his shows, and he's doing all. He didn't fire. He never had any. Remember, he said he writes all his shows, and he proudly said that. That's when I was like, no wonder I hate all his shit. No wonder it's all the same. I'm just not. Mm-mm. Nah, nah. I tried to give him another chance with that movie that was on Netflix when that guy had the bad wig. Do y'all remember that movie? Ooh, this guy had the lead main male character had the worst wig I have ever seen. He should have went and got Steve Harvey's hairdresser to get him a man unit because that shit was terrible. I just can't take him seriously. Can't. But we have to pay attention to what they're doing to the community. I'm telling you. That whole Medea situation, because I'm a Medea type of person myself, but I know when and where to do that shit at. You know what I mean? But you see people out wilding out wherever they go, acting a fool, doing what they want to do. I'll shoot you. I'll do this. Medea's a grandmother carrying a gun, smoking weed, cussing everybody out, willing to fight. What is that? This is what happened to our grandmothers. Remember, we used to have grandmothers and elders in our community that we respected, and now we don't. These are the images, and those things matter. And we will say they don't, but in reality, all that shit matters. It definitely does. We are in a bad place. I'm telling you. No grandmothers, no respect. I saw an elder lady, and they say women are not supposed to be in the pulpit. I can't get into any of that. I just know what they say, right? But I saw this lady on TikTok. She was doing a sermon, and she said, "You can something about being a hoe." Her and asked me how I know. You know, we're using words in church that we never used to use before. And I know some of y'all think that that's cool, but I'm a cursor. Y'all know that. I'll cuss your ass out. Okay? But I'm not going to get on the pulpit and cuss people out. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call you a whore at church. I'm not going to do that. Like, it's not the place. There are other words you can use to get your point across, but there are just no boundaries. We don't give a fuck. Or a dress to fit in Hollywood. Yeah, no, not wear a wig or a dress, girl. You gotta bend over the desk. I saw a clip of DMX saying he was mad. He said, "I'm not an industry nigga." He said, "I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist that's in the industry." He said, "I can't get my music paid." He said, "Because you got these niggas over here bending over desks." Uh-huh. And this is years ago, 90s. Paying DJs to play their music. You got to go out to dinner with the executives. They want to diddle you. He said, "Fuck that. Let me give you my music and you give me my money and let me go." Because you can see who got jilted and where and why. Like Cat is brilliant, so he went and made his own money. He got around and did his own thing, and he's generous with his money. Have y'all heard all the stories of people that he has given money to? It is crazy. It makes you feel good. You know he's a good person. Think about all the shit they've said about him. Like he said, I've been arrested how many times and how many times am I going to jail? I've been to jail. I ain't been to prison. He said I ain't had no court days, none of that shit really. Never went to jail, right? They paid him out to be a drug addict. Kevin Hart even said it. And like Kat said, where are the stories of me doing drugs? Where? Yeah, we got to remember he had a perm. So sometimes when he was out, he'd be looking wild, but that's because his shit turned. We know how it do when you got a press and curl going on. But yeah, Catherine, the way she was using it, harlot shouldn't have even been used. That was something that lady didn't need to say. Honestly, people do shit for shock value now, but they playing with God. They're gonna find out though. Mm-hmm. Yes, DMX is my baby. I thank God when he got out of jail that last time. He was out for like a week and he did a show upstate Connecticut. I got the last ticket for my homeboy who happened to be performing that night. I had no idea DMX was going to even be there. I got my ass up and I'm glad I had bought me a new outfit like 2 weeks before that. It was in a bag. I had it hanging on my exercise bike. And I was like, oh shit, I already got something to wear. Let me go. And I saw him. And he died, was it a year later? But I saw him live. I had never seen him before. I thank God for that. I love DMX. Still do. Still listen to him. DMX helped mold me and make me the person I am today, too, no doubt. It's that uncle that's not there. You know what I'm saying? Your big brother. Because you learn through music. Like I said, media matters. You are what you eat. You are what you intake. If you listening to bullshit all day, then you probably on bullshit, too. You lacking something. Yes, Catherine. Yes, Digital Underground made a song in the 90s. Freaks of the Industry. I gotta check that out. It's crazy that all that industry nastiness going on. But you know why now you don't see some people. It's some people that were out and you're like, they were amazing. What happened to them? They said, nah, we ain't doing that. I'm not going down that road with you. It's disgusting, the things that they're doing out there now. Well, not now that they've been doing, but it's all out there and on the table now. The same thing with Jay-Z messing around with Foxy Brown when she was 14 years old. And everybody act like Jay-Z is some god. Think about all the children that they claim are his that he refuses to do DNAs on because we all know the truth. That's not cool. Not at all. What about Beyonce being on the Epstein Island list? Nobody's saying shit about that because people like her. The same thing with TD Jakes and how he has a case. Somebody put charges up against him, a young man, for being molested back in the day. Don't nobody care. That's like the same shit on here when these content creators be talking crazy and these subscribers be bigging them up and egging them on. It's the same shit. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful when you got crowds rooting you on because they will co-sign some bullshit knowing you dead wrong, but will still ride with you anyway. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't look up to none of them either. Never have. Scummy, but if you watch their movements all along, it's nothing surprising. And then to think that he got Biggie killed, like we know that. We know that because why would you take him to California after Pac got shot? Make it make sense. We know he had a hand in that. But again, people still celebrated him. But now that I think about it, we really haven't been liking Diddy all this time. I know I haven't. But I'm just trying to think of like he attached himself to other artists. Who is this? He attached himself to other artists, but we wasn't really fucking with him like that. Like if he wasn't on somebody else's song, were we really paying attention to Diddy? I don't think so. Cause I never gave a shit about him. Like he's always been scummy. When he had Shine go to jail for him, like he didn't ride for him after that shit happened in the club, and he had to shoot the club up to get them out, and he didn't care. He was more concerned that J-Lo broke up with him. All this time, we thought J-Lo broke up with him over that. But now we know why she really dumped his ass. Because he's nasty. hmm I wonder, was he trying to play them reindeer games with her? That's who I would love to hear from. J-Lo. hmm Did he start the freaky shit after you or while y'all were together? Yeah, never cared for him. He's always been a weirdo. Like, something about him is strange. He's up there with them people, like if they didn't have money, nobody would have anything to do with them. Like Rick Ross. If Rick Ross wasn't loaded, he wouldn't, those women that are with him wouldn't be with him at all, ever, anywhere. Ew. I can't stand him either. Rick Ross makes me sick too. Who else I can't stand? Look, who else gets on my damn nerves? It's just I don't know something about, but I guess because Rick Ross is a liar too, right? He's not who he said he was. Maybe that's what it is. I never could put my finger on why I felt like I do about him, but that might be it because he's a fucking liar, right? That would make sense. But people believe the hype and people buy into that, and we all about him flossing and he's the man, and he's out here speaking to people as if he's sexy and shit. He's not. I will not. Yeah, there's something. But you know what? You're right, Nori. Because remember Misa? Misa was his stylist, but that's his first son's mother. And I think she was like 16 and he was grown. But she wants him to go down too. She's been supporting Cassie. So, but they need to just let it all hang out. Like, tell it all. Tell it all. Because he's a real sick perv, man. And now when you go back and look at all the clips, it's like, damn, all the evidence is there. They answer questions. They say nasty shit. It's all there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Misa is young. Hey, Benj, what up, boo? CeeLo Green, I saw him last week doing an interview, but didn't he had some rape charges too. And I mean, I'm not saying that men that look like him are rapists, but I'm just saying someone like him, because he ain't sexy either. And I could see someone, being out with him like it's all good and him like, you know, it's going down. But what I find interesting is the men who are so against the Me Too movement sexually assaulted. Do you now believe the women or not? See, because they didn't believe that men raped when women were saying it. But do you believe it now that the men are saying it too? Huh? Nasty. Oh, I seen Little Boosie. I was watching Peach McIntyre's son has a page. So he was at the mall in Tampa. I guess the day before yesterday, and Boosie was there. So he was videotaping Boosie. I'm torn between, Boosie makes me sick. But he does some kind gestures, but he makes me sick. I'm not going to lie. But what he is a motherfucking megastar too. I didn't know that. Because he's annoying. I didn't really give a shit. But Boosie, oh my God. Boosie is the Michael Jackson of the South. Okay? Make no mistake. Everybody loved Boosie down south. Everybody. The shit is wild. I saw this. He was at some college campus, and them little white boys was down there putting that juking down. It was unbelievable. I said, "Oh my God, he really is the shit." He really is. I'll have to give him that, even though he makes me sick. Oh, you follow Peach too, Catherine? Peach has grown on me like a fungus. I ain't gonna lie. Peach is annoying. Peach is crazy. Peach do fucked up shit. But this week she ain't talking about her mama and her family. When she does that, it pisses me off. I'll make a little comment under her video. Sometimes I make a video, but I like Peach. I do like Peach. But I don't live with her, but I do like Peach. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. So Peach has a bundle that she was selling. It was $1.24. And I said, I'm gonna buy this shit and I'm gonna apply it. I'm not gonna front. That $1.24 was well worth it. I'm not even halfway through all the videos yet, but I gotta hurry up and finish because I only have access to them until the 30th. But there was $1.24. Okay. You can't go wrong. She talked to you about editing videos, editing thumbnails, some other I didn't see what the other two were, but that $1.24, I'm telling you, was worth it. It's worth it. Especially if you're a new YouTuber, like she's telling you how to get subscribers and all of that stuff. So you want to build your channel. It's not a bad little bundle to buy. But is Peach crazy? Yes. Peach get on here and brag about being rich. She's not. Here's the thing y'all will all learn. Money don't buy class. You could be a broke motherfucker and be classy as fuck. Hello. Money doesn't buy class. Some things that she buys, it bothers me because you will go to the casino and waste $10,000, but you don't have a dresser for your bedroom. Are you fucking kidding me? Your kids don't have a bed, bitch, and you're at the casino? See that type of shit right there? You use a poor excuse when you do stuff like that. You trifling. That's the shit I don't like about her. But she's entertainment, honestly. And truthfully, I don't watch her either. I watch her shorts, but I really watch the reactors. Like I watch Styling with Storm and them to tell me what happened. Because I don't have 2 hours to sit through no video and analyze everything a person is doing. I don't give a shit. But I will listen to a, quick review, a quick rundown. Peach is YouTube and Facebook rich, meaning she's ghetto fabulous. Yeah. And she not even ghetto fabulous. I told you, I'm from the projects. I know what the fuck ghetto fabulous is, and she ain't it. She getting little checks here and there, but she ain't spending her money wisely. Like, girl, you buying these expensive purses, and you got on all these cheap ass clothes. Like, stop it. Now I do like when she be dancing with her big belly out. I love it. That shit is hilarious to me. And I'm like, I need to embrace my little belly a little better. Oh God. Cause I would never, but she be putting it on. But she got 8 kids. She got a reason. 7 kids. I mean 7 kids. So she can have a damn belly. Okay. Now what I do is it's crazy though. She got a son that she's always getting his hair done. Her oldest son, Greg. But she has 7 kids and one girl. Why isn't the little girl getting her hair done? That's the shit I'm confused about too. Every time he goes, she should go. I wouldn't give a shit if she only got 5 braids going back. She should be getting her hair done too. Strange. Very strange. And then she said she had $1 million. She gambled it away. If I get my hands on $1 million, I'm telling y'all right now, you need to invest that, and you need to buy you somewhere to live. Don't be paying no rent to nobody. Like, what is wrong with you? But then some people say she's still on Section 8, and some of y'all delusional motherfuckers believe that she can't be getting food stamps, which is crazy because it goes by your income. This woman got a family of goddamn 10. Hello? She could be getting all kind of assistance for all you know. Because you really don't know what her check is every month coming off the YouTube. She shop at stores that are cheap. Her daughter cries when she's getting her hair done. Catherine, you know why her daughter cry when she getting her hair done? Because she ain't used to getting it done. That's why. Period. I wouldn't give a fuck. We'll get you some conditioner to straighten that out and we'll break it down. But you got to get your hair done. But it's something that you need to be accustomed to. If you're not accustomed to getting it done, of course you're going to cry your eyes out. She don't have to get single braids. You could put her hair in 4 ponytails. Like, what's the big deal? Wet that shit, condition it, make it soft so you can get through it. And Peach has nice hair. I'm sure her daughter got nice hair too. So comb her hair. Your hair is always done. Your son's hair is always done. But your daughter hair ain't done? If that's the case, dread her. Or put her a headband on a nappy afro. I don't know. But let her get her hair done too. Real shit. That little girl cried when the hairdresser was washing her hair. But her mama could comb her hair too. No? Let your mom comb it yourself. Cause y'all see Gorgeous, and then you got her name Gorgeous. You see Gorgeous in Florida looking a mess that time, but Florida, she was looking cute. Was it Thanksgiving? But comb her hair. It's torture. Beauty is pain. We all know that. I'm sorry. If it hurts you at this moment, you're gonna be okay. Okay? We'll go we'll do something after you get your goddamn hair combed. But it's a must that you get your hair combed. Some grown ass women need to get their hairs combed too. Real shit. You see grown women out here talking about they natural and they shit look a mess. You know, natural hair has style to it too. Natural hair can be shaped and cut into a style and look nice. But some people don't give a damn. They just out here wolfing. Talk about I'm natural. Yeah, you naturally looking fucked up right now. No disrespect. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Comb your hair. Y'all should have seen my natural. There was no way I was going outside like that. You have to put product on that shit. You got to do something to it, or you're gonna look crazy. And then you got people be like, "Oh, it look nice." Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't. Some people like to see you look crazy. That's just what I think. Because sometimes you know you look fucked up, and you're gonna let people tell you that you look good, and you know they lying. But unless you mentally ill, you don't. Right. Talking shit, looking crazy. All right, I have to go now. How long I've been on here? 1 hour exactly. Oh, 6 o'clock. What am I gonna get into? I ain't got shit to do. Isn't that wonderful? Wonderful. Let me see who I'm gonna watch online today. I don't know. I'm bored. I gotta go back. I stopped swimming for a little while. I gotta go back to that soon. Very soon. But I have been losing weight, so that's a good thing. But what's crazy is as quick as I lose that shit, I can gain it back in like a day if I want to. It's wild. But yeah, so that's what I'm focused on. Doing that. Minding my business and shit. See what's going on. I didn't when Tracy made that video about me the other day, I didn't watch it. I didn't care to. You know why? Because I had made a response video and it was kind of mild. You know, I didn't really go in on her because I actually feel bad for her because the delusion is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got these people sitting around you, souping you up, amen, and everything you say. Your whole life revolves around goddamn YouTube. The last two men you have been from YouTube with, Then I heard her on there dragging that other girl, what's her name, Janet. She was like, Janet is not a red bone. Treese, she is a red bone. Hello, she's a light yellow woman. It doesn't matter, though. Who gives a fuck? Like, whatever. But yeah, just always. And my thing is, if you don't care about somebody, then you don't care. Like I said, I didn't watch her drag of me. I just read the title. And I was like, wow, did you listen to the video or you just want to be offended? Because I did mention her and Noble's breakup. But at a certain point, if as grown women, you have to conduct yourself as a grown woman. Some of us are young mentally. You know what I mean? Or inexperienced. I don't know what you want to call it, but some of this shit. And I just find it sad because there's going to come a point. Because if you get with a man and you meet a man that likes you, he ain't going to want shit to do with YouTube. You can't put your business on YouTube. You can't be explaining to a bunch of women what's going on, all this personal shit that y'all say about each other to other people. It's crazy. Why I gotta show my face, Ismail? Go look. You can see it. It's on my thumbnail. Lose weight loss are nearly impossible. Get the pharmacies or backlog. Go to Walmart, Catherine. Hi, RJ. What up, Boo? What up, Uncle Willie? What it do? Bye, Ismail. I don't know why you need to see my face for it when my face is on my channel and on my page all up and down. Fuck are you talking about? Mm-hmm. I hate when people do that. They be like, show your face, stand up. And I can't see you though. What the fuck would I do that for? Can I see you? No. So what you need to see me for? Fuck out of here. Yeah, I know, Catherine. Go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. Walmart is like Amazon. Uh-huh. Y'all notice Amazon has everything and the stores have nothing. All the stores are closing because of why? Amazon. You just order from Amazon. But if you need some shit, the Walmart pharmacy is underrated. Some of y'all will go to CVS and those type of places where they're going to charge you double and be on bullshit. But go to Walmart. Go to the small pharmacies. Walmart and what's the other one? Like if you have a small mom and pop pharmacy, they're hard to find, but should you have one in your city, go there. They'll have it. RJ, you ain't missing shit. Trust me. I don't think so. It's not really much going on. They were saying the beef sector is dead, whatever that means. It's not a whole lot going on. But the thing about the beef sector is it could be dead today, but I'm gonna tell you something. It's only 6 o'clock right now, honey. By 10:30 tonight, it could be on and fucking popping. That's why I love it. I do like that aspect. There are some things that I pop off that are funny here and there that I'll get into, but Outside of that, I don't really give a shit because it's delusional. I don't know. Am I the only person who listen to some of these people sometimes and be like, shut the fuck up? Oh, bitch, please. Like, if if you really watching, that's what you're watching for. And you can only do so much of that. Because I'll be over here cracking the fuck up. Like, are you serious? Did she just say that? Oh, my God. Oh, you been in Germany? Send me some pictures of the buildings and stuff. No, Catherine, I didn't watch her cooking challenge. I heard about it, though. Girl, nah, love, we did not need no goddamn. I'm telling you. Yeah, I wasn't interested. When they said we making the color purple, I said, hell no. And it was 2.5 hours at that. Nope, because white Hollywood want to keep us stuck in slavery days. So hell no, we ain't coming up with nothing different. And did y'all see Kevin Hart new movie on Netflix? He should be embarrassed. I know he feels horrible because Cat gonna come out and talk shit about him, and then his movie premieres like the next week, and it is a fucking flop. Okay. Oh, back to the cooking challenge. Catherine, no, I didn't watch, but like I said, it's the whole after facts. I like the after when they be mad or whatever. But the fact that these niggas was on there talking about a chef and a cook is the same thing. And they argue shit that they know is not true. But they will stand by it because they want to be right. And that's just wrong. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Then all these philosophers have to get on and explain shit, and it's just too much for me. I can't. I guess if you want to hear a bunch of talking, though, it's your thing. You know what I mean? But I'm the type of person like I ride in my car with no radio or anything on. Like I ride in silence. I like to be at peace. I like white noise. White noise when you don't hear anything. That's what they call it. But yeah, I don't need to hear people talking and arguing and calling each other names all the time. And like I said, nothing pisses me off more than when I'm watching a live and it's going good, and then the motherfucker will drop down and say some old dumb shit and get everybody turned in a whole different direction. Now we talking about stupid shit. I can't do it. It makes me mad. To be nice to each other challenge? Never. Never. Why would they do that? Then they wouldn't have any numbers. They all worried about numbers. They need to be worried about doing the right thing sometimes, just letting some shit go. Like, because it's crazy. Some of that shit that these grown women are arguing with about each other. What? Like I said, I blame the subscribers, RJ. Some of you subscribers need to stop telling these people lies that, oh, that's okay what you did. And you're lying. Mm-hmm. Right. You want to talk shit about other people, but your fucking fave is far worse and you never comment on that. Crazy. You know your faves be lying and y'all act like you didn't hear and see what everybody else did. Okay. I don't know if it's because they don't watch other people's shit or they just want to believe this subscriber, but I've never been a follower. You understand? Like, I've never been a person who followed a crowd. I've never been so into somebody that anything they do is never wrong. I'm not that person. Never have been. Yes, RJ, you all are the goddamn blame. Okay. RJ, if you over there telling ugly bitches that they're pretty, you're guilty too. Okay? Oh, you so beautiful. I told you, Tracy said I'm her number one hater. She wrote that in my comment. She said, you always been my number one hater. No, bitch. I'm telling you the truth. I'm your friend. She doesn't get it. She don't know that's what real friends are for. That's what real friends do. Real friends don't tell you you look good when you don't. They don't. They don't. People who love you, they don't. If I would tell a stranger on the street, girl, what you here? Switch that out and did it. Why wouldn't I tell my friend that? Somebody I love. Fuck that. Mm-mm. Okay, Doreen, it is funny. But it's funny, but it's sad. Because we log off and we go back to our regular life, right? You fall asleep, you go sit with your husband or your spouse, your wife, whatever, you going about your goddamn business. And then this shit continues on for them. Like this is their life. That's sad. When you have happiness, enjoying your life, you know this is sad. It's sad. That's why I could not really get mad at Tracy the other day, and I didn't watch the video because y'all know. And actually, I really don't even have the hate or the energy or the anger in me to cuss her ass out. But hey Kim. But I didn't watch because in reality, I feel bad for her because I know exactly what she's missing out on. It's nothing like being loved. That shit is priceless. Real talk. Somebody to hold your hand, rub your feet, get your dinner, all that good shit. And the thing, I watched one of her shorts. That motherfucking dinner that Noble cooked on Christmas. Bitch, I wish I was there. Noble threw down on Christmas. See, Noble has some assets too. And like Noble didn't want to move to Texas because he said he didn't want to be put out again. Why didn't anybody? Do you blame him? Smart move as a man. Don't ever have your own. Period. It's just a lot that went on with that. So no, I didn't watch because I would have fucking cussed her ass out and made her feel worse. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessary because I don't want her to feel worse. I want her to fucking grow up, man. Stop putting everybody in your goddamn business. Stop having these open public ass YouTube relationships. Those shits are not real. Like you playing yourself, like seriously. But it's all for content. How much are you willing to sell your soul for? That's what these people are doing. Understand that. It's the same thing. There's no difference between the 10 movies, $10 million. You feel me? Uh-huh. Right. You selling your soul. So a lot of times when you out here trying to get these numbers, y'all are selling your soul. You mean you're willing to expose your whole goddamn life for some clicks and fucking views and a check? It's like Jazzy Life. Like her daughter flipped out on her again and ran away or whatever. And I'm like, I wrote a comment under her page. I said, you need to stop talking about your daughter on here. Seriously, because that situation with your daughter is not going to get any better any fucking time soon. Okay. It's only going to get worse. You don't want to have this memory out there lingering in her head forever because this is not going away. So anybody can pull these videos up at any time. It could be 20 years from now. This shit will haunt her for the rest of her life. These are not her proudest moments. But again, clicks and views. Clicks and views. Yeah, nah, love, you got to have your own. Real shit. And then what people don't understand is people are watching you move on YouTube. People see how you get down on here and how your relationships end and when you fall out with someone, how it goes. So why the fuck would I put myself in that situation? Knowing how it's going to go down if shit don't work out. Right. I know I'm going to jail. I know that I'm going to get all kind of shit going to happen to me. But we grown. And I'm damn sure not leaving my good job to go somewhere in the hopes to get a job. Nah. That's a huge fucking mistake right there. No. And not for my girlfriend. Maybe my wife, but not my girlfriend. No fucking way. But it's a lot of crazy. It's a lot of crazy. But like I said, you think I'm here hating. I'm not hating on you, girl. Like when she was on that cruise, I thought that video was hilarious that I made. And it was because it was all true. And I remember Alona. I had to cuss Alona out. But what was funny about that, somebody else cussed Alona out about Tracy last week. I said, Alona is still defending Tracy. Why? What are you defending? Other people have the right to have an opinion, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. Just because it's your fucking fave and you believe that they're a goddess, that's your choice and your opinion and your thought and your view. But everybody don't have to agree with that shit. You think they're beautiful and they're gorgeous. See, in women, you got to be careful. You all are on here listening to other women tell you that you're so gorgeous and you're so beautiful and this looks great. You need to be asking some men. If the men ain't saying it, and some of these men who are saying it are raggedy and the motherfucker too, don't listen to them. But coming from other women who have no face, you better be careful who you listening to because you souped up for no reason. I was just telling her on the trip, I was like, that bathing suit shit was inappropriate for all day. You know what I mean? It was, in my opinion. But you know what else? See, I knew better. Because remember I said, did they share a room on the cruise or somewhere? And I was like, no. But I found out, I was listening to MU today. They did. MU said she had to because she couldn't afford the cabin herself. I knew it because I said, well, how would you know? And why are you saying what the inside of this girl's legs looked like? Then when she was saying that, homegirl wasn't flushing the toilet and shit like that. Not flushing the toilet will get your eye blackened. Y'all know that, right? On here in the future, they're going to publicize. Don't have to go to log in, just turn on. Girl. Yeah, if your name on the lease or in jail if somebody's rowdy. But they were saying that homegirl wasn't flushing the toilet, right? And she was saying that it wasn't a big deal. And I beg to fucking differ. Let me tell you something. I have a teenage son. I don't play that shit. If you want to piss me off, and I know sometimes he would do that to make me mad because that makes me angry. How the fuck you not flushing the toilet? Why aren't you looking behind you? Y'all ever go to in the bathroom at work and some nasty bitch done been in there and didn't flush? What is wrong with you? I think it's mental illness though. Like a lot of things that get looked over is mental illness. Why would you want somebody else to see what you left behind? Mental illness. And you do this shit all the time? Mental illness. Are you trying to save on water? I'm confused. Mm-mm. And even if you do that shit when you're alone, you know when you're in the company of other people that that's not okay, right? Mm-mm. No. I would put an asterisk to the men's opinion too. Oh, definitely, RJ. Like I said, some of them are dusty as fuck. You don't want to be listening. Oh, you so beautiful. You so beautiful. But the thing about it is, if you don't know, like, it's crazy because you believe it to the point where you feel like you're in a position where you could talk about other people's looks. Who the fuck are you? Like, you really talking about how someone looks? Do you not own a mirror? Like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, no, not right. It's not right. If you ask men most I talk to, they said they can't stand those 3 inch. Oh no, them eyelashes. Oh no. Mm-mm. Yeah, the lamb chops. I don't do the lamb chops. It's a bit much. The wigs, the eyeshadow, the 20-inch nails, the eyelashes. It's a lot. The fake butts. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. You got people on here calling people nappy headed, and they got motherfucking mug shots, and they got them hair standing up on their head. Like, you really calling somebody nappy headed? Stop it. I'm telling you, the delusion is real because of you subscribers. Because of the subscribers, you got bitches around here thinking that they have the right to call somebody ugly. Mm-hmm. Y'all fucked up. To make a teenage son clean the bathroom, I had to. Oh, my son. Oh yeah, he know what time it is. But like I said, if he want to make me mad, he already know. Only thing you got to do is not flush the toilet. And I mean, it could be anything in there. It could be whatever. It's inappropriate. Flush the fucking toilet. Thank you. But like I said, grown women, y'all know, because I'm sure you've gone to a club once before, or you've gone any public restroom where women have been in the bathroom and bitches do not clean up behind themselves. Like, it's disgusting. So if you don't do that in courtesy for other women, we know you don't do that shit at home because it's nasty. When you're in the presence of other people and you don't care, that's nasty. Mm-mm. Who's the clean girl? As a straight man, I confirm that statement. Hey, Lexi, you 12. What you doing, girl? What you doing over here? Do you need some direction? Yeah. Nah, but it's like I said, the subscribers got some people fucked up on here. I mean, and the way they talk about other women, I be wondering. I'm like, do you women get sex? These women are not getting dick down. Y'all know that, right? They ain't getting no richer than their life. Can't be. Cannot be. Because you're too worried about other people's vagina. You can't be getting any of your own. Yours can't be getting massaged. Not at all. Mm-mm. Because it's crazy that you would think it's okay. And like, just out of respect for other women. And what's wild, what I thought was crazy was Tracy was mad at me because of what I said. But meanwhile, y'all go over to other people's panels, like that guy named Mahaya. If anybody knows his channel, drop down and tell me what it is, because I was trying to find it, but I can never find his channel. Sometimes it'll pop up in my scroll, but I can't never find the shit. But y'all will go over there and go on panels and let these people drag you and smile in your face because you think they're your friend, or you think it's cool, or because they have numbers. And you getting dragged over there too. So it's cool for them because you think, oh, they got numbers and these are our people and oh, I love this person, but they dragging you in your fucking face and you don't get it because you like them. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, block. I'm a block. Don't worry. Mm-mm. That beautiful skin and clean teeth and another thing to look like a car. I'm telling you, you looking like Alice the Goon out here talking shit about people. Cut it out. Stop it. Oh, it's in the lab? Okay. Because I can never find him. People be talking about him. I'm like, who is this guy? Oh, the fake butts are horrible. But I've seen some women on here say that they got those butts and they feel bad now because whenever they go to stores or places, or people are looking at them like they freak shows. The average chick these days are dressing for, yeah, they dressing for other women or social media. I think they're dressing for social media because a lot of this shit just doesn't make sense. Like, ugh. And do they have jobs? Because you can't go to work dressed like that. You cannot go to work dressed like that. You know, you got on leggings and your thong is showing. The last job I had though, where them bitches was getting on my nerves, one of them girls used to come to work like that. The one who claimed I pushed her. And I had to ask that white woman in HR, I said, when have you ever known a black woman to push somebody in a fight didn't ensue? Like, if I would have pushed that bitch, I would have wore her ass out. Are you kidding me? She was like, true. Right. True. Again, bitch, it's a culture thing. We don't do that. If I put my hands on you, I'm going to put my goddamn hands on you. But she used to come to work like that. You could see through her leggings. Like, what are you doing? At least put on a sweater that cover your ass. Seriously. They arrested a woman in New Jersey for giving BBLs. Oh my God, using crazy glue. I'm not surprised. They get killed. They want to die for it. It's sad. It's mental illness. It's mental illness. Oh, you said hygiene. Did you know they said that those BBLs like they can melt? Like the when they do the I guess when they do the fat transfer, they said sometimes it doesn't always stick, I guess. So it will you can pee it out or some shit. But they were saying that the women with those BBLs have hygiene issues, some of them. Like I don't see what the difference is. You got to wash your ass either way, but I'm thinking you had a hygiene issue prior to that. You didn't just get that. Yeah, crazy blue. But again, crazy bitches. That's what they do. To look good, to impress others so they can think they better than others. It's crazy. It is so fucking sick. The same way women think that every man wants them. I saw this lady put up a post and she said that she was on a plane and this man sat down next to her and he must have called his who knows who he called, but he said, all right, baby girl, I'll see you later. He could have been talking to his daughter. He could have been talking to anybody. She was like, all I know is he better not try to talk to me. But like, bitch, he didn't even say hi to you. What are you talking about? He just sat down. He's flying on a flight. He doesn't know you, but women assume every man wants them. Especially if you got a big ass, you think every man wants you. The women were crazy because someone actually died behind that. Wait, what happened? Oh yeah, crazy, absolutely. Extra long nails and BBLs are no for me. Those nails are crazy. I mean, you can't even dial your phone with them nails. I, I'm talking 10-inch nails. Like that shit is crazy. But again, mental illness. We will never call it and see it for what it is. It's mental illness. It's not about what's being in style. It's weird. Like, how can you take care of your baby like that? And it's usually somebody who got a little baby. Like, oh my God, you changing the baby with them fucking nails? Really? Yeah. Crazy. It's a lot of crazy out here. That's why you got to just hang tight, mind your business. I saw a video of this poor white lady in Jamaica. Lord have mercy at the airport. This is why I don't really feel to travel either. I just feel like the moment I decide I'm going to take a plane somewhere, that the craziest shit is going to happen. It's like, I know it. But this lady was naked, y'all, in the airport. Her and the person she went to Jamaica with, another woman, they got into some kind of argument. And it was like the lady just like snapped, lost her mind. But she was naked on the ground. They had to handcuff her. Shout out to the Jamaicans at the airport. They was holding that shit down. They were very nice to her, trying to be nice. One lady was trying to cover her up, but the lady was naked, screaming at the airport, going, mental illness is real. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Yeah, how they cleaning that shit? You know what, RJ? Personalities are a thing of a past. Everybody is cookie cutter now. Because remember, again, through music and through media and all of that, black women are supposed to be the baddest bitches. Let's not forget about all the bad girls club and the basketball wives and all the fighting and disrespecting. This is where all this shit come from. Let's keep it buck. The negativity, it was like black women took a major turn when that shit started becoming popular on TV. Everybody changed. Like people get a wig and they got a whole new personality. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Mm-mm. That's what ruined us. Everybody want to fight. Everybody want to go throw drinks. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to travel because everybody wanted to be like the housewives and the basketball wives. Like that's their reality, not ours. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in a whole different club, but people, your average everyday women don't get that. Like they're really out here. You got women out here who have never had a job making more than $40,000. Let's say $30,000 a year, who are really with 5 kids talking about, well, the next man I get with, he gotta make 6 figures. He can't have no kids. He gotta want to travel. What are you talking about? Mental illness. Is you crazy, bitch. Hmm. Hey, only honeybee, what it do? You got to be nuts. Yeah, and them the ugliest people. Beauty. Oh, she pretty. And when they know they pretty, forget about it. It's just you wasting your time. Zeros. Losers. Right. Fucking bums. Because when pretty is all you have nothing. Because pretty, they say pretty fade, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder, too. But it's just wild. And have y'all seen how they got these little video clips out? Like I saw one with Charleston White, right? So what they do is they bring women in the room for these men to judge them. That shit is weird to me. I'm sorry. It's a little predatorial in a way. I don't know, but the women are signing up for this kind of shit. So I can't really speak against the dudes who are doing it, but it's just it's like it's a strange concept. Like one video I saw, it was like 4 dudes and it was like 20 in the room, 20 girls in the room, and they would walk by. They was like, nope, not you. Looking them up and down, not you. Oh, turn around, not you. Like, why the fuck would you sign up for that? Crazy. I need conversation. I want to laugh. Okay, we need to have you need to be able to count all of that. Being ugly, ridiculous, Batwing. Oh, we just said that, honeybee. Them lashes are done. I want young women under the age of 21, well, really 26, to stop wearing wigs. The wigs are horrible. I wish we could throw the wigs away with the lashes, honestly. Because just now it's like they got the big, they got the edges. Oh, man, that shit don't look natural. So if you got a nice, good wig and it look real cool, whatever. But I'm talking about your everyday average wig. You know damn well them shits look crazy. Some of the girls are looking crazy. Like you shouldn't be 17 looking 46. You shouldn't. Your 50-year-old mother shouldn't look younger than you. Mm-mm. Yeah, Doreen, they gotta know how to count, girl. Some motherfuckers can't count. You know that. Can't count, can't read. Mm-hmm. No fucking common sense whatsoever. Yep. Okay. 100 is what it used to be. RJ, I know, but these young women don't have $100,000. They don't have. They got 5 kids, and you want a man to step in and take care of you and your children, and he can't have any, and he got to be God fearing and all of this extra shit. And what are you bringing to the table? See, that's the thing. That's the thing about black women. I'm telling you. Well, women in general, and because I noticed the white women in America, it's American women. Let me say that American women, and it is factual. American women be on bullshit. Seriously, you got the American white women divorcing their husbands because they're bored and they want to go hang out with Chads and shit like Tia Mowry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave my husband because I want to go fuck some random dudes. Oh no, don't do it. You're gonna be disappointed out here. You're gonna find out it ain't like that. Cause again, it's what you seeing online. It's media hyping you up. In our community, we've allowed the media to tell us we don't need a man, we don't need love, we don't need nobody. Our kids don't need a father. The fuck? And I was talking about this with this lady at work with the whole neutral gender identity and there's no such thing because at the end of the day there is a such thing, okay? But the issue is you got like let's use the Brat and Judy for example, right? You can tell your kid they live in a two mommy household, but they have a father. They didn't get here based on the two of you. And that's the fucking facts of life. But in America, they're trying to erase science. So that doesn't matter to fit an agenda. That's a bunch of bullshit and a lie. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Don't know how much conversation going to be garnered from people who only social skill is looking at a device. Exactly. Don't go outside. Don't read. Don't write. Don't talk to people who are not online. It's scary. It's sad though. Like I said, for some of the ladies, I'm sad. If this is your everything and this is all you have, and your friends on YouTube, I'm sad for you. If you can't meet a man in your city, I'm sad for you. Real shit. We all go outside. You should be able to meet somebody. But again, y'all got all these high ass standards. He got to have all these things that you don't have. He can't take you here. I don't do this and I don't do that. I'm too good for this and I. But when is the last time you took yourself there? See, that's the shit with me. I take myself anywhere I want to go. Right. I don't have expectations of somebody else that I don't have of myself. And when you're used to shit, see, these are women who ain't used to having shit either. You got to remember that. For them to be so focused on what this man got to have and he got to save you and he got to be Captain Saberho. No, 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 because you don't have it going on. I'm telling you, I don't understand the women who are like, I can't eat at what's that place called? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't eat at those places either, but I am not going to tell a man. I would just suggest we go somewhere else. But I'm not going to not date you because you suggested motherfucking McDonald's. Maybe you like McDonald's. I don't know. You could have suggested the Pancake House. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat that or whatever. But out of respect, and maybe that's all he could afford, I would go anyway. Fuck it. I ain't hurting for no meal. I'm used to eating on the rag, so it ain't no big deal. Like, I don't need him to go and buy me a $300 dinner. Why? Not necessary. But then y'all get mad. Y'all want these men to do all this shit on the first date for y'all. And why? Is it okay if he expects you to put out? Because that's what it's coming down to. So you want to go out on a $300 date on the first time. So therefore, are you giving him some bouquet? I don't think so. I don't mind dating a woman with kids, but if you only hope for me, if it's me, you don't need a man. You need a career change and perhaps a psychologist. Absolutely, absolutely. But see, that whole dating a woman with kids is iffy too, because these ladies are talking about they want commitment and all this extra shit. And then the thing about it is, you had no expectations of the man you had all these kids with, but now you want some stranger to come along and do what? Come on, stop it. It's not right. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's mental illness. Trust me. Motherfuckers are nuts. The delusion I often feel so embarrassed for us. Oh my God, yes. When you see you hear the shit these people are saying. He's broke. And what are you? The world is hard right now. It's rough. A lot of motherfuckers are broke. Do you know you can make $500,000 a year and still be broke? Depending on what you paying for and what you buying, you can make $500,000 a year and be broke. Yes, you can. If you don't have money management skills and you want bullshit or you in debt, right, you can be broke too. You could, just on a different level. The delusion is scary though. I mean, I'm telling you, I watched that Kendra G show and it's okay. So Kendra G has a show, and then there are some guys. Their channel was called Single by Choice. So they review whoever Kendra spoke to. But these ladies come on there lying. Like one lady came on there last night. I saw she had 2 kids, and she said she's with her 11-year-old daughter, and they're in Vegas. And so the guy, Kendra's like, well, why are you in Vegas? She's like, well, it's her birthday, and she wanted to go to Vegas. Okay, but Vegas is not a place for children. We know that. But this woman is crazy. So she was like, okay, whatever. But their stories don't add up. It's like, oh, what happened? It's like, I have a 1 month old, but I'm looking for a man. Where's the 1 month old's father? Delusion. Delusion. What man come on. You online looking for a man on a dating show and you got a 1 month old baby? Yeah. But that's normal for us. We don't care. I dated a woman with kids in the past. There are plenty of great women with kids that do not lack common sense. Absolutely. But I'm talking about these heifers. And them women you dated, they probably had a father for their child, right? Did their children have a dad? Or were you the provider? Like, were you expected to come in and be dad and pay for everything and take everybody on a family vacation and all of that extra shit? Because you also got the women who want to go on dates and bring their kids. Listen, you got to let a brother know that before you show up. Don't just show up. Don't do that. It's rude. It's rude. Uh-huh. Exactly. So RJ, your version of dating a woman with children is not what we're talking about here. Hello. Hello. Because see, when your kids have a father, right? You're dating for you. You're looking for a man for you. You're not looking for a father for your children. But when you got a bunch of little kids and there's no man around, you're looking for a father for your children. You're looking for somebody to save and rescue all of y'all. That's not fair. I wouldn't advise my son to get involved with no bullshit like that. Mm-mm. No, don't do that. Don't do it. That's how you get these men who got kids. Like, you wonder, it's the same with women. You're like, how are you baby mama or baby daddy number 6? Make it make sense. What the fuck? How and why is this? It's 5 other people before you. You didn't think to yourself that this is a bad idea. Right. No. If your habits and ego supersede your earnings, you're gonna be broke whether you got millions. Exactly. Exactly, not love. All the ball players. Remember when the NBA went on strike, them niggas was working at Home Depot, all kind of shit. They didn't have no money because they trick it all off at the strip club. It is what it is. Anybody look at Peach McIntyre. Peach made good money, but she spent it at the casino. Right. It's hard out here. She hated when I spend more than $200 on dinner. Okay. Exactly. She was humble. She's a real woman. She understands, you know? Yeah, this is a good dinner, but is it worth 200? Maybe, maybe not. Because, you know, some of those expensive dinners, you got to go out and eat afterwards because they only give you a bite, you know? The more expensive the meal, the smaller the plate. Okay. You spend $200, you only got a bite to eat. Okay. Mm-hmm. A small bite. All right, let me take my ass inside. It's raining hard now. I just feel like he knows her track record. So what's the plight of the man? You RJ Small. Mm-hmm. Right. But this is why the men are not signing up. Understand? These men are not signing up. It's just scary. Like these women are really coming on. What's even more sad is that if you Kendra been doing the show, I think probably like 3 years now or so. So in the beginning, she was like very vibrant about it or whatever. But you could tell the shit is wearing her down. Like sometimes these women will say something and the eye roll and just the like she's like the audacity of these bitches. You could see it on her face. Like, who the hell do you think you are? Right. Mm-mm. We got to do better. We got to get real with ourselves. We got to stop telling ourselves that we the shit. Everything we do is great. It's not. It's not. Really, it's not. Because I'm telling you, the mental illness, I'm just like, wow. This delusional bitch really just said what she just said. Oh my God. It's all over the internet. So many do be on that Captain Save a Hoe. Absolutely. You know, I would advise the young guys to stay to themselves, get their money. For real. If you meet a woman and immediately she asks you, like you ask her for her number and she be like, what you gonna buy me? Go away. Leave that bitch alone. Let her be. She's a prostitute. That's a prostitute. You meet somebody and you expect them to pay for your hair the first day. Right. You're a prostitute. Why would they do that? What are you going to give them? You must be expecting that they want something from you too, correct? Like it's a transaction. You can't possibly think that some man that worked hard for his money and he's just going to give you fucking $300. Not happening. Mm-mm. But delusion is real. And this ain't the crack era where money was in abundance. You know what I'm saying? This is a new day and time. People are actually working for their money. You can't expect someone to do that for you. And you have nothing to offer. What are you doing? It's crazy. Because if a man said the same thing to you, what would you say? What? Get your ass out my face. Mm-hmm. You meet a man today, he talking about, yo, you got $300. You would be pissed. You would go off. $300 for what? Right. Who are you? Uh-huh. But for some reason, when we say it's supposed to be okay. It's like normal. It's not normal. It ain't right. We got to do better. And our young women are suffering. They are delusional. They don't know any better. our generation have gotten them fucked up. And it is what it is with that whole independent shit. The whole independent thing. Because not only are we saying we don't need a man, but we're disrespectful to them too. And then, you got these men who are women, and that's true. It's a lot going on nowadays. A lot. A whole lot. You got GoFundMe, got people fucked up. Y'all see that girl that said that she got hit in the face with the brick? And the dude actually hit the bitch with a water bottle after she hit him first? Oh my God. She had her friend go online, set up a GoFundMe. She raised $42,000. Okay. The GoFundMe took the money back. This heifer got an arrest warrant issued for her. She left and flew to Jamaica, y'all. Then got her ass online. Again, another mentally ill bitch. Got online bragging about how she was in Jamaica. They picked her up, though. She's in custody now, I believe. But crazy. And had the nerve to get online. Are you not on the run? What? And you're online giving your location. Okay. You can't save nobody who ain't even ready to save themselves. You can't. You cannot. But see, the thing is, they don't know. I don't think in their mind they know they need to be, they're trying to be saved. Some of these girls really think that because they're cute in their mind, that that's all you need. And it's not. You need more than that. Then it's just sad because on the flip side, there's so many damaged young men out there. I saw a dude on a video today. This guy killed this girl, his girlfriend, his cousin, and this man who raised him because the girlfriend's parents made him mad. Now, if that ain't some slow shit, I don't know what is, right? But as you listen to the video more, so this reporter went to the prison to interview him. He said that his mother had wrote him a letter when he was in jail. Now, mind you, he's in jail for a sexual assault of a child. So why the fuck would she be dating him? I don't know. But the mother wrote him a letter and was saying like goodbye to him because she didn't feel like she was going to live much longer. And then his father ended up killing the mother. So, that was already on his brain, right? But in the midst of all of this, he goes, yeah, because, I hope I have a son and a daughter, and I hope my son doesn't end up being like me. But I'm just like, oh my God. He was like, that's why I didn't give him my name. I'm like, you gave him your genes. You should have just not reproduced, you crazy motherfucker. He was mad at that girl's parents. Oh, but this was the clincher. So he came back to the house, right? The mother and them wanted him out, I guess. But he came back to the house. He was arguing with the girl and he was going to hurt the dog. She has some little dog. She says to him, don't hurt my dog. If anything, hurt me. Why did he took that literally. And he let the dog go and he hurt her. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Motivation. Yep. Body to keep a man. It's a lot going on out there. But women need to understand there are men out there. They're not all gay. Because, there are a lot of them that are and undercover and all of that. So that's another scary situation. But mental health is very important. Like we've dropped the ball on mental health. It's so many crazy people. Crazy. Like this dude done sexually assaulted a child. Why is he out? This woman that he was with got a master's degree, or a young girl. She like 22. But she's educated, but yet you dumb. Because he's a sex offender. What you think he gonna do? He's not a stable person. He's crazy. Something wrong with him. Nuts. But we sign up for that type of shit. We glamorize and glorify negativity. Like it seems like in our community, when you do a crime, it's a badge of honor. You know what I mean? Like I've been seeing all kind of King Vaughn videos today. But it's a badge of honor. There's like, no, he's not a serial killer. He killed all them people because he had a reason. Like, he still killed people. Like, what are you talking about? But in our community, that type of shit is okay. So that's why, you will date somebody who's dangerous or somebody who's unstable or somebody who just got out of prison because it's celebrated and it shouldn't be. That's why I said media matters. We got to be careful what you taking in and what your children are taking in because you believe these things. A lot of this shit is just wrong, man. Wrong. Because criminals in the black community are celebrities too. Y'all know that. You see them videos. It's some man. I don't know who he is. All it says is Kingpin, but they got him on TikTok now. I'm about to tell them not to recommend that damn channel to me again. But He just talking. I guess he just got out of prison after doing 25 or 30 years or some shit. But why is he like? What, I don't know if it's Vlad interviewing him, somebody along that line. But why? For what? What are we talking about? Why are we talking about what happened in prison? Who gives a fuck? We know what happens in prison, but I don't know. It's like glorified. It's wild. When I saw him today, he was on there. He had on like these white pants, like he had on a nice outfit or whatever. He looked, but I'm just like, why does this man have a platform? Why do we care what he went through in prison? He was in there for 30 years. Shouldn't he be out trying to get his life? But I guess he's going to get YouTube money or whatever. But that's how you know the shit is demonic. You know what I mean? Like, why do we care? Why are we listening to this? Why is he given a platform? Why are they paying him to tell us what's happening in prison as if that's a fun fucking place to be? The way they make them stories sound, it's like, oh, that'd be cool. Like, what? Hell no. An 18-year-old escaped today. He got out of prison ban. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. They didn't have him shackled. It's crazy. Another place, mental illness. Mental illness. Philly is dangerous, too. They need to start locking these motherfuckers up again. People stop going. Remember, they stopped arresting people during COVID. And don't get me wrong. Yes, the way the bail system and bond system is set up is unjust, right? That's for people who did shoplifting or somebody who got caught with a ticket or a suspended license. But if you've committed an actual fucking crime, you should be in jail. Period. I don't care about no COVID, none of that. If you did something heinous, you should be locked up. But they stopped locking people up. And once they did that, shit just went left. I mean, people do all kind of stuff. Y'all see people walking in stores, walking out with hands full of shit. So since when is that okay? When and where and why is that okay? But it's okay. These people are not going to jail. People are not even wearing masks anymore. I'm just wondering, are they going to do a sweep or something? Like, because I just can't believe that you can walk in a store and walk out with all of the product and nobody arrest you. What? Unheard of. Since when? Remember, they arrest you for stealing a candy bar when we were growing up. You couldn't take shit that didn't belong to you. And now you could just walk in and take everything and you don't get arrested? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're going to do a sweep or some shit. I don't know. He was in jail for unaliving someone, so he should have been shackled. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Why wouldn't a criminal, why wouldn't he be shackled? Why? He killed somebody. Oh my God. And he's in a van. They transporting him, but he don't have shackles on him. What kind of shit is that? Ignorant, dumb shit. And the people who was transporting him should be fired. Period. The same way the people who was guarding that judge when that dude jumped over the damn bench. Their asses should be fired too. They're taking it out on the dude, and he's crazy, and he got a lot of charges. So whatever he got coming, they talking about, oh, she's gonna do him dirty. Listen, he dived over a whole damn table onto that woman in handcuffs, and mind you, he has a history of beating and abusing women. So he ain't never getting out, as he shouldn't. But again, the people who were guarding that woman, they should all be fucking fired. For real, for real. Y'all didn't see that video. Do Google it. Do YouTube it. Yes. Defendant jumps on judge. Crazy. His whole body. He flew his whole... I mean, how did he even jump up that high? That's how you know he's crazy. Right. Y'all know the judge's bench sits above everyone else, right? Like, it's not level with the floor, with the table on the floor. No. You had to do a leap and a bound. Like, this motherfucker was on Superman time. Okay? Mm-mm. So, no. Saying as long as you still below 1,000, you can walk scot-free. Yeah, he jumped high. But no, RJ, in California, if someone comes in your store and starts stealing all of your product, right? If you try to stop them as the store owner, you're fined $15,000. That was unbelievable. I mean, what planet are we living on? So now the criminal has more rights than the owners of the store. That's not fair. That's not fair. And I'm telling y'all, every time I see some old wild shit go down, in my mind, I'm like, this person should be tasered, but the other way. You feel me? Because I was taught not to steal. I'm not a thief. I ain't never been that. So a thief and a cheat and a liar and all that shit, none of that. So when I see that, it does something to my soul. It makes me so fucking, excuse me, so angry. Who's Andrew? Happy birthday, Andrew. Andrew, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Tasha K getting glory. Shit, Tasha K is done. Anything for a click and a view. Yes. Another mentally ill person, though. Tasha K is nuts. People, I mean, I kiki at her too sometimes, but she's crazy. Y'all know that, right? The same way she went back off Cardi, now she's on Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a machine. Girl, first of all, the issues you having with Cardi, and then the fact that they busted her lying about her finances. Hell no. Tasha K going to jail too. It's not worth it. Maybe in her mind she think if she go to jail she won't still owe Cardi that money, but those are two separate occurrences, bitch. You still owe her that $4 million and she wants her money. And Tasha K has money. That's the thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they call it a shithole, RJ. I think her husband is undercover. I don't know. You know what I find? I find that a lot of the nice men, when you're nice, when you were raised or like you was raised with your grandma and them, are considered, they come across different. Like they don't have that hard edge on them. Some guys are, believe it or not, a lot of you straight guys who are nice and kind and respectful, women think y'all are gay too. Y'all know that, right? I'm sorry. It's true. They do. And it's just because of what we've been shown and taught through media. I'm telling you, music and television and what a man is and what a man is not. Exactly. A lot of these women actually think these hardcore thugs who come out of prison are straight. Now that lets you know what time it is, and we all know better. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. 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 Yeah, so it's like it's backwards the way people see things. Like I told you, we glorify negativity. They celebrate rappers and ball players, but they don't celebrate brain surgeons and people who are inventing and creating shit. You'll see a post about them, but you don't know who they are. You don't hear their name repeatedly. There's not a show on television highlighting black excellence every week. You know what I'm saying? It's just not happening. Mm-mm. But what's your rule of thumb, RJ? Yeah, Tasha is crazy. Name a car for an edit. What? What are you talking about? Is Octave? How you doing, babe? No, Tasha's going down. She's crazy. Trust me. Tasha is crazy. The game she's playing is crazy. And she's loaded though. Don't think Tasha don't have money, y'all. She does. I think Tasha could pay Cardi. Well, obviously she could if she hit all her other money. It'll be a dent. Let's say she pay her to 4, she probably will have like maybe 2 left. But she need to go on and pay that girl and be done with it because she's not getting away with this. And you asked for it. Tasha should have left Cardi alone when she begged her to cut it out. I would have. But her pride and her mental illness got in the way. And put you in your place all the time. We are meant to be. Oh, absolutely. Ain't nobody got time to be raising no goddamn grown people. If I got to argue with you, you ain't for me. I don't argue. I don't have time for that shit. I don't want to be miserable all the time. I don't want to be going back and forth with you all the time. We have to have harmony. If there's no harmony, it ain't for me. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'm not signing up to be fucking miserable, you know? Mm-mm. Because then it's like a task. It's a job. It's not fun. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to want to see your loved one and your partner, you know? If not, it ain't what it is. It's over. And sometimes people also got to understand that shit comes to an end. It was great for now, but it's over. Some people can't let shit go. Rejection is a motherfucker nowadays. You can't just reject anybody. It's a way to do it. Some people you just can't reject. You just got to disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out. Like, if you feel like you're in a risky situation, just disappear. It's not even worth it. Man, but the problem is though, and I love these. You said these chicks need to raise them and their kids. Some of them need a man though. You need balance because some of them haven't had a father, an uncle, no positive men in their life at all. You understand? And women and men think different because that's what brings the balance. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's sad. It is really sad. Like some of the things that these women do with their children, if there was a man around, it wouldn't happen. You know, some of the shit they allow their kids to say to them and do, it wouldn't happen. If you got a good man in your life, your good man ain't gonna let you slack either. Okay. And women don't want to take direction. Like your man can't tell you that, yo, you can't be on the goddamn internet. I just got home from work. You can't be on the internet now all night long. Sorry, we got other shit to do. Women don't want to hear that. But then you'll be mad when your man go out and creep with somebody else, but you're not putting in the time with him because you can't be led. Like nobody can tell you shit, or you can't tell me what the fuck to do. It's my phone. That's a bad attitude to have in a relationship. It's give and take, but we're not taught that. We're taught it's all about you and what you want to do and how you want to do it and when you want to do it, and can't nobody tell you shit. And this is what's happening with the children. The children are putting that shit out too. And you see them little videos from school. Man, listen. Did y'all see the mommy daughter pole dancing class? Wow. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. Yeah, fuck all that. I don't have time. Like I said, I ain't got time for the I have a dream speech either. Okay, please come prepared. But they don't need a man if they have the same old mindset. Right. They have to improve themselves first. It's hard. It's hard when you have no reference. You know what I mean? You and you don't necessarily have to improve yourself first, but you have to want improvement. So you have to acknowledge that it's some shit about you that you need to fix. You know what I mean? But until you do that, it's never going to happen. But when you surround yourself and you are listening to women who keep repeating the same rhetoric and bullshit to you, you're never going to feel the need to change because in your mind, this shit is normal. In your mind, it's not you, it's them, you know? No, it's not me with the problem. They got the fucking problem. No, it's you with the problem. Right. hmm And a lot of grown women you're finding that out the older you get. I just hope a lot of these younger ladies wake up a lot sooner. Don't wait till y'all 40 and 50. Don't do that. 60 years old, y'all don't. It's not necessary. Y'all want to do all of that to hang out with your girlfriends. My love, like you were saying earlier, how women dress for other women. You know what I'm saying? It's like you disrespect men to impress your girlfriends. Never do that. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Like when that whole shit was going on with Tracy and Don Cato and them, and I was like, why would you ask MU to choose between you and you don't do that. Don't ever ask a woman to choose a man over. Don't do that. Step back and move along. And if that's your friend, you come back around when they need you. But never do that. You ain't got to choose me or them. Fuck them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Whatever. Not my place. They do think, thankfully, I have two sons. These chicks are totally unable to take direction. Absolutely. They can't. They won't. They don't want to cook for you. I don't know. I'd like to feed. Well, I don't have to cook if I don't want to. But I like to feed my man. Okay? Even if it's only once in a while. I like to cook for my boo. Okay? Why not? But women don't want to do that. Women, to hear young women say that shit is so unbelievable to me. We don't cook. We go out to eat. What? Baby. That's crazy. That's your whole plan. Y'all gonna eat out every night? Like you don't cook. You don't cook. Like you don't think your man want to come home and eat dinner? Yeah, you work today, but it's okay if you make dinner. It's all right. But nope, not today. Oh no, I'm not gonna do more than he does. I can't be more than what he is. It's a competition too. When it shouldn't be, it's two separate races. But again, I go back to that other bullshit with the non-gender and the no roles. We're all equal. We can all run the same race. No, we can't. We can all compete in the same space. No, we can't. There's men and there are women. There's a reason for that. But we are so fucking far away from the truth. It's crazy. And that's why other countries are succeeding. Y'all realize that too. Because they got it the right, they don't have all of this shit being pushed into their children and their young people. Because I was watching and they said on TikTok, is it in Vietnam? Because I think they run TikTok, right? And they said that what we see on TikTok is not what they see on TikTok. We only see a bunch of negative shit on TikTok. They're looking at their TikTok, they're saying like math, science, it's all about education. But not here, it's about bullshit. If you experience those things, ain't nobody can put you down or gaslight you. True. I told my nephew that before. He gets into a relationship to experience living by absolutely and build himself. Have your own, no doubt. You have to have your own. Women emasculated men with their ratchet tongues. I'm telling you, I could do what I want. I can twerk anywhere I want. That's something else that need to be going with them eyelashes. I know people think it's cute. It's not. It's just not. But that's what everything is about. Twerking, showing your ass, being loud, being seen. hmm Like I said, they got the mother-daughter strip pole. And the little girl, one of the little girls is like 4 years old. Where's DCF and they daddies? Ain't nobody with a daddy allowing that shit, I'm telling you. Any little girl with a father, ain't no way in hell you taking his daughter to no goddamn pole dancing class. For real, for real. So that's what I'm saying. The men are missing because women in their mind, again, we've been told you can have a baby by yourself. You don't need a father. Your baby don't need no daddy. Mm-mm. All right, y'all. Let me take my ass inside. I've spent enough time with you. It's 7 o'clock. Okay. I'm going to go get ready for bed. What my baby said. Hold up. All right, yeah. Just straight lost instantly. Yeah. Spot good women. Yes, and there are many good women out there. But again, we crazy. The same way all the passport bros go overseas, right? I saw them. I saw a video of this dude in Colombia. Now, mind you, they robbing and killing them over there, but they still talking about how wonderful these women are. But the women are prostitutes. I'm just don't understand. I don't understand how is it that they're not. If they were here in America, you could see them as prostitutes. But because they're in another country, they're not prostitutes. Mental illness. I'm telling you, what the fuck? They was like, "Oh, this girl is hot," and I'm just like, "The girl's only talking to you because you American, and she gonna rob you and kill you later." What are you talking about? Prostitutes, stupidity at its finest. It's so sad, honeybee. I mean, the weirdest shit. They don't like you, but they swear they want them. All right, my phone about to die, y'all. I'm out. I'll see y'all later. I may stop in tomorrow or so. Y'all have a good night. Deuces. Thanks for hanging out, Foot Soldier. I love you, babes. I love all you guys. Y'all do the right thing. See y'all later. Drop down. Deuces.